Peace to the gods and goddesses. Don't act like I didn't tell you I was going to get busy. I know some people have been reaching out like, where you been? What's going on? It's nice. Y'all actually asking how I'm feeling for a change. It's a beautiful thing. Not to say that y'all didn't care to begin with. Man, oh man. Yeah, life picked up. God told me it would. The Most High, Allah, arm, leg, arm, head. That in which we are, made in His image. Yeah, things are good. Things are great. Things are super great. Like, at this point, if y'all want to hear from me, you're going to kind of have to book a reading. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, otherwise, I'm lifing. I'm actually lifing. Doing things in person, a lot more readings in person, a lot more training in person. Herbalist. I am a herbalist for those who don't know. Those who do, I'm just reminding. Yeah, I've been helping a lot of people with the herbs, just getting everything straight in Aquarius season. I get to use all my gifts as the water bearer. I'm finally pouring out, and people are actually ready due to, you know, the transits going on in the constellations right now. People are feeling it. I fucking knew you would. Gods and goddesses, I knew you would. 'Tis the season. Yeah, now you got a reason. Didn't know it was happening before, but now you believe in. You see the divine. You see the mind. You see the signs. Take your time and realign. We are great. And I'm here to tell you that I'm an extraterrestrial, baby. I'm from outer space. I'm different. We're all the same in that we embody this human flesh suit, but man, my essence is from elsewhere. I'm sure some of you guys have picked up on it. Like, I really can't peg it. And those of you who really resonate with it and catch it early, you're also not from here. I'm here as a leader, not meaning that I have a lot of followers. A leader means that I go first. So I'm walking this walk first so that I can remind you guys of it. When you have these questions, 222 on the timer, I've been divinely aligned and coursed through the actions to know what to tell you to do next. Why? Because I've seen it. Some would call it a prophet. Some would call it an angel, earth angel. Some would call it a shaman. Some would call it a heyoka. It's all the same shit. We are one. For real. The other parts are just parts of the polarity and the contrast of this human existence in the game we call life on Earth, which is the same letters as heart. Earth, heart, as above, so below, as within, so without. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh man. Let's get a card for him. Let's get an animal. A spirit animal. This is who's on top. He's been on top for a while. 333 on the timer. Power, loyalty, leadership, family. With that 11 at the top, you know your ascended masters. For my ascended masters out there, shout out. Not just the 11s, the 22s, life path 22s and life path 23s. 22s, my master builder. 23s, what do they consider? The master alchemist. Or are they the no, I think they're the master manifestors. I think 33 is the master manifestor. Yeah, because 3 is the number of manifestation. Master manifestors. The 11s have 2 ones. We all know one is Aries, one is you, one is soul, one is source, one is divine. So when you have that emphasis of 1 and 1, it's like you're in 2 places at the same damn time. You are both the divine and also human. We all are. Don't get me wrong. But this emphasis, 432 on the timer. Somebody needs those frequencies. Go play that after this. Those hurts will make the pain go away. You won't be hurting anymore. You feel me? It was just 4442. 444 is what? 12. 12 is what? Hangman. In the Tarot Major Arcana. Deals with what? Different perspective. Seeing things from a different vantage point. I was trying to do some like exorcist type ish just now, but I'm like, yeah, I just came from the gym and I'm really not bending that way. So, but you get the point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see. I think that's it. Life is good. Life is great. Take each breath as meditation, aka medication. You stop breathing for more than 3 minutes, that manifestation of it. In most cases, unless you've adapted yourself differently or you're just not from here. Wink, wink. You lose consciousness. 555 on the time. Major change. Can you feel it? Old school, baby. They call me Major Pain. I'm letting you know that we playing this major game, but at the highest motherfucking level, okay? You are royalty, you are divine, you are nobility, you are opulence, and you are decadence. Don't forget it. Do well to remember. That being said, let's knock on the cars and see what we got coming ahead. Oh, wow. Things are so different now. I used to like shuffle more. Now it's just like crack, crack, crack. Spirit splits it down the middle. Ancestors, angels, guides split it down the middle, and this is what we get. The red squirrel. Trust me, I tried to like go in. They was like, show that card. We split it that way for a reason. 707 on the timer. 7 being divine. 7 days in the week. 7 chakras in the body. 7 continents. Master of the 7 seas is what you be. You feel me? Those seas are the chakras. 0 is the spiritual, consisting of the full 360. Look at the circle. This is real life. The real. Movies, real life, not commercials. There's no breaks besides the ones that you take to meditate. Red squirrel, resourcefulness. That you are. Because I'm here reminding you of what? 17 in the major arcana. You are the star. Do well not to forget it. You're not from here. But you're still a part. That's why you are who you are. Only you could anchor down these codes. You made this choice, these decisions to go through these things to remind not only yourself but everyone about living. When you consider that we're all the same. That, no kidding. No jokes. That's the real shit. All smoke. Till you disappear on that ass. All ghosts. It's the same thing as spirit, which is in everything. All knows. Knowing. Knows. Spirit. Breathing. Where does it come in? Knows. You knows this. Come on. Who can relate? Life is walking meditate. Shine. If you can see it that way. Where my aliens at? Where's my star seeds? My extraterrestrial beings? You can get caught up in like what star lineages you're from and all of that. And I'm not saying it's not important, not taking away from it, but it's less important than the hue being color, manifestation. That in physical, in this incarnation, that's what you are. It's not more important than you being a human. It's not more important than you shining your light. 936 on the timer. Divine, because we got the 3, the 6, the 9. 3 is manifestation. 6 is collaboration. That's working together. When you look at the 6, start at the top, or at least this is how I'm a little ass backwards. I start my 6 at the top, come down to the bottom. I think that's how you do it. I can't remember how they taught it, but when you look at the 6, that's the pregnant woman. That loop, that bump at the bottom, that's the collaboration. That's the Virgo. That's the lovers in the major tarot. Can you see it as I point with this arrow? Make thine sight and energy narrow. You can call me Jack of what? All trades? No, Sparrow, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so hyped. Why? Because I'm so right. What? I'm so light. Did you say soul? Solar plexus, soul being the sun, souls at the bottom of your feet, connecting you to the earth star chakra, that in which you be, because you are a part of nature. Can't you see? So 10:55 on the timer just now. That gives me 11. That's justice, baby. And I'm a Life Path 11 Ascended Masters. Do you hear the call? Can you stop? Can you be still left? Can you hear it all? They said here. I said air. They said here. I said air. They said here. Come on, how y'all not seeing this? 11:33. It's divine. And I'm talking about it. I'm talking about you and me. Because even it has an I in it. I. See? And put somebody on the cross. That was just speaking about Christ's consciousness. And I just saw 11:55 on the timer, which once again is 12. It's a matter of perspective that we're talking about here. So resourcefulness, that in which you are. Reminding you, because once again, you're the star. Write it down if you believe it to be a bar. You may need it later. I'm going to call you all, or Al. Alligator. Later. Gator. Owl. All. You are all. Alligator. Owl. Alligator. Hey. Do it what you will. This the divine channel. This is how they speak through me. I'm talking about the Galactic Confederation. My star-seeded family. In the ethers. They like, man, now that you have no fear, now that there's no blockages there, we can come through so clear. And I love it, because I get to take my hands off and just watch them stare. Stare, like you're looking at me right now. You see these big old eyes? Stare. Staring. The helm 1313. Death twice over, baby. Staring the helm of the ship, death and rebirth. Out with the old, in with the new. At the end of the day, it's all you. I promise. I'm just here like what they would call blues. Blue being the throat chakra, blue being speech and spirit. To give you the clues. Like, come on. The way that they rope this shit together. Poetry in motion, baby. I'm just riding that ocean, baby. Which is also blue. Cleansing waters. Earth goddess. Sea goddess. Triple C goddess from me to you. Somebody say Oshun. Somebody say Yamaya. Somebody say Olokun. Those are three water goddesses, deities, Loas, however, Orishas, however you want to name it. All parts of you as well. They're here to work with you divinely. Not everyone, but the people who timely is resonating with this message and receiving, feeling, knowing, and believing. It's your season. Game time, baby. This is Aquarius season. It's an air sign dealing with intellect, the highest air sign of divine mind, fixed in its element. Pouring water, being the water bearer. Pouring that of nutrition the earth, the land, nothing grows if there's no water. That's what puts shit in order. When your clothes get dirty, what do you use to clean it? Water. When you are parched and dehydrated in this physical earth body manifest, but still made up of 70% water. Just like the earth is made up of 70% water. It's what nourishes. It's what cleanses. It's what connects us to the dawn of time. That is the element. Remembering before the fire of Aries, you were preceded by the waters of Pisces. It is the fish, simple, going with the flow, that cleans and reminds you of this. How we exist. It's the same thing you use to exit. When it's cleansing, use it to exit, exalt, exemplify. You exit the lower vibrations. That's what the water does. It gets the dirt off. I love the analogy of using a shirt, because then you know what all of the elements are worth. If I was to throw dirt on your shirt, that'd be the earth element. It'd be stained. If I was to put water to that shirt, we can now use that to clean that stain off. Whew, beautiful. Now, you'd have a wet shirt so we could bring in the air element. Nice. And it'd dry even quicker if we brought in some heat, right? That's the thing about heat, though. How much do you want to bring? We can control the temp. We can control the length. We can control the strength. But when you crank up the heat, that's when you transmute, change the chemical composition. Because if I was to not just heat up that air and I was to actually ignite it, bang, and lay some fire to your shirt, at the end of this process, would you be able to tell me what that's worth? You wouldn't even recognize it. You couldn't tell me if I burnt the shirt, pants, a house, a scarf. Reminding you, that element, that everything is the same at the start. When you burn that up, that actually brings you to the fifth element, because now it's in the ethers. Just because your eyes don't see don't mean that that energy don't be. Come on. If your third is open, you know what I mean. Second word is vigilance. You got all the resources. Now you just got to be diligent. Stay focused, stay the course. Not meaning you have to do so much. It's the season of receiving, baby. Damn, and this all came from just believing that you're that great. You're that way. Like they said about Yeshua, the human that came down. The sun being solar, sun being energy, sun being your body, your light body, because you're human. Sun, solar, gives you the charge. Sun comes up. Melatonin. Science. Melatonin was what I was saying. Melatonin. Oh no, that's nighttime. That's why they got me. Serotonin. When the sun hits your skin, your melanin, it sends the message down the neural pathways on that network, that neural highway, on the endocrine system, straight up to your pineal gland, that ignites and starts to secrete serotonin. Telling you it's rising time. Circadian rhythm, you're hooked to nature. In the sunset, it's time to get up. Let's go get our daily bread. Be vigilant. Listen here to what I said. Take it or leave it. I'm not for everyone. But those who's here for it, I care about you. We're here. And that leads to the next word. I love it. Preparation. With the preface or the prefix of that being prepare. Or if we want to go even deeper, it'd just be preceding. Pre just means coming before. We all can agree on that. So, in order to prepare, you have to breathe. You have to start. Stay with it. Do your part. I'm reading this in many different ways. It's coming to me as like, yes, prepare for anything and everything. Because 'tis the season. We've jumped timelines and people are going separate ways. There's a big divide. I'm not trying to say this because I'm trying to manifest this or be pessimistic. It's the truth. If you can see it. Some would say it's me against you. Doesn't have to be, but through their minds and how they've been conditioned, that's what they believe. It's all just energy. If you're in resonance, if we're harmonic, let's stay together. Because this shit is contagious. Both are, but love more so. The higher vibration than that lower deprivation. Depression, depress. The words will tell you what you spell. Same way they could be used for the reset. Be conscious. Use them well. Preparation, baby. Preparation. I get why they use the scroll for this. Because they are resourceful. No matter where they at, they'll figure out how to eat. Even if they got a 2222 on the timer. Even if they got to go communicate with a human and be like, some of you who've seen my earlier videos when I first started out at the parks definitely probably seen me feeding some of the squirrels. You could say that was a premonition. You could say that was insight. The universe, God, Allah, was showing me what was coming up in my life. Get ready to be like the squirrel. Use your resourcefulness and diligence to prepare to go around the world. Because the last word is busyness. Go shine like the pearl that you are. World's waiting, baby. World's waiting. You can start right where you're at. For those of you who've been shy, make a video. Record it. Post it. Post it to the chat. Let me know. I'll come check you out. Hit me in the comments like, hey, I just started this. Just want some feedback. I'll come leave a comment. This is the real spiritual work. Is being human. Being a good person, if you would like to say. Or just a mere decent one. Have a conversation. Talk to somebody. You know, people look at me and assume through my energy, because I am confident, because I don't need anything external of me, because I am divine, because I am an alien and I go between space and time. Call me Neo, baby. I'm the one. I shine like the sun. Because people have never seen an individual like me, they just assume that it's arrogance, that I'm hard to talk to. Quite the opposite. You'd be quite surprised what would happen if you just opened your mouth and opened your eye. Come talk to me. Then you'll realize sorry, I skipped one. The real, being the real energy in what we are. The real lies, lies in a place in space, like it's here. So you'll realize through your mental capacity the real lies in this existence, in being human and interacting with others. Each one teach one. And then you don't even have to think about even seeing. You've worked past the real lies that they tell, that they program, that's in your head, that keeps you at your heel, at the bottom of your feet, or what they would call hell. I'm here to raise it up high, take you to the heavens. It's not anywhere else but in your mind. Everything is divine. Remember? Number 9. Can you see the signs? I can. The squirrel is resourceful. They'll figure it out. They're also vigilant. Vigilant. You could say that's synonymous with persistent. They'll keep coming back. Whatever it is. When they're eating, they're working at something. They're doing it till it's done. They don't like and then drop. They make sure they finish the job. Vigilance, baby. That is you. See it in nature. You're part of it. 2. In Kemet, this meant unity. They divided it and made this peace. People not knowing what they're really symbolizing. You can call it what you want, but that separates things. Look, this is you and I, and when you do this, I'm over here and you're over here, but Kemet, true peace, true unity, meant the coming together of things. So this is how we put it up. Do well not to forget, and see how far this life will stretch once you just make those little changes.